Last weekend I came on a Saturday with doors closed because this transmission needed a rebuild. I mean, it was nasty. Had so much metal shavings. It came out of an E53 X5 with a 4.6 IS. So basically what happened, this is the big clutch bearing, and as you can see, there is no bearings left. I mean, everything just exploded. And see, right here. And it was just both metals that were kind of grinding with each other. I ordered a new bearing. It will be here hopefully tomorrow. But all the clutches are brand new. I mean, everything is being rebuilt. Valve body the same. And just to show you how much metal shavings, I mean, look at that right here. How nasty that transmission was. But it's fixed, hopefully. So this is all the clutches. I mean, they weren't too bad, but they're brand new now. So today we are working on a 750 with a big oil leak. That's a V8 twin turbo, and I really don't like taking those turbos out, but we have no choice because the flange where the oil line sits, it's leaking really good. So basically we have to push the cats out, lift the turbos up and change that flange. The car shows it has 93,000 miles, but those are not real. It looks like somebody changed the instrument cluster and put a used one, so I don't know how real those mileage are, but the car is in very rough shape, so yeah. Looks like this car has been either in an accident or something. I mean, look at the bumper. And I mean, there's missing screws that are not tightened, screws that don't belong here. So whoever worked on it had no clue what to do. So we'll try a little bit at a time to make it look more presentable and drive much better. The first step is remove both air boxes. We're going to take the both pipes out. They're very fragile. Be careful when you take the PCVs loose. We're going to take all the shields with oxygen sensors, and then we're going to expose the catalytic converters. Then I have to decide either we have to take them completely out or just push them to the side to get to the turbos. Well, we'll see as we go. Man, they put this one so crooked, I don't even know if it's gonna come out anymore. We'll steal this one for a sec. They have to be out of the way. Dang it. I have a bigger issue now to whether I need to pull the alternator out or not. That's my biggest issue right now. Because the cats, yeah, I'm just gonna freaking pull them out. Let me put the car on the lift and let me look underneath real quick. It's leaking really good. So now I'm going to try to drop the exhaust just a little bit to give me enough room for the cats to come up, hopefully. What do they tighten them with? I'm about to drop those 4 nuts for the exhaust, but they're extra tight. I don't know how they use like a 1/2 inch impact on it. They should not be that tight, but we'll break them with a 1/2 inch extension. Hopefully they don't snap and break, but I got 2 out of 4. Three out of 4. Kind of curious to know what's the history behind this. Who knows? We're done from the bottom. Everything is done from the top now. Now I'm gonna finagle it out. So I got the clamp loose, I got all the lines loose, just loosen the last screw for the drain. So technically it should just lift up. Technically. It's like I've done this once or twice before. There you go. So what I'm probably gonna do, I need to call the customer and see if he wants to change the coolant lines, because I mean, now would be the time. It will be an extra labor, because they're pretty much, somebody just used some random hoses in there with clamps. But we'll see what he wants to do. There's a shield that goes underneath the alternator, and unfortunately that alternator has to come out. So there is more stuff that I wanted to take apart, but I mean, have to. So alternator is sitting right here, and the shield is right beneath it. And I'm looking, but nope, I cannot see the other screw, so it has to come out. As soon as I moved this hose, it just came undone. So that's where we're after, is this part right here, which we cannot see at all because of this shield being on the way. And again, to get to the shield, we need the alternator out, because there is screws underneath the alternator that holds it in place. I'm about to remove the reservoir. I want to try to leave the fan in. I mean, I know you can do it without. Oh, this is the wrong clip. So one more hose and should be out. So we're doing all this work just to remove the alternator, because we have to. These are the screws. One is missing, but 1 and 2. And whoever installed them before, this is not where the vacuum line goes. Nope, they should be right here on the corner. But we'll fix it once we put it back together. There it goes. Everything lies beneath this shield, and see, You see how bad it's going to be underneath, you know? See, all this stuff that I'm doing now, I'm used to having the engine out to do valve seals, which makes it so much easier. See all the oil leak? I don't know if this engine has been replaced or not, but I know the trainee has like salvage yard numbers. I keep finding like screws everywhere. Shiny. So I guess what goes bad, I guess, is this gasket right here. That's why it leaks everywhere. So ain't nothing else in here. That and these two O-rings, so. And this thing is nasty. I mean, the gasket is like flat. Okay, so everything is in. Before I go any further, I'd like to talk to the customer and see if he wants to change the coolant lines, but I know he works nights, so probably he's asleep right now, so this one is gonna have to stay just the way it is for a while, so until I get a hold of him. But this is it. I mean, just take your time. If you don't know what you're doing, just take pictures as you go. Make sure, not like this one, because this one has been apart before, but there's screws missing, misaligned, stripped, so just take your time, don't rush it. But this is it. So second day today. Last night before closing, I talked to the customer and told him about the coolant lines, that they're leaking really bad, that they're old and whatever. So he's like, yep, go ahead and change them. They came in today. Look how beautiful they look. Like nice and even. Got the alternator back. Ben helped me put the catalytic converters. So the only thing left now is just to find the missing bolts, because there's a lot of missing bolts, and few wiring on the harness. I mean, they weren't positioned the right way. So I'm just gonna correct those real quick and then put some coolant, pressurize it, let it sit for a hot minute, and that should be it. So, but this is it for this car, so thank you for watching.